Hello everybody and welcome back to another Jinkies Smp video. I'm going to keep this short considering that the more time I actually take to read the script I cobbled together, the more time I actually have to animate it. And since I don't have anything else to post on Fridays now, I figure I should ship at the large mountain of Jinkies videos taking up space in the back of my external hard drive. No joke, this thing was over 100 gigabytes last time I checked. So I gotta start on it. Now this episode, I will be showing you a build I have done for my project on making an entire medieval city, the castle. Now you might notice that the landscape is actually different from the previous island. You see, when I was out exploring one stream, I found these 4 adjacent islands. One of these islands was bigger than my previous 2 combined, and for my build, these would be perfect. As I prepare the area for my build, I would like to talk about what the entire build is going to look like, or at least what I want it to look like. All the islands have designated names, which connects them to what will be constructed on them. There is the Castle Island, the Farm Island, the Market Island, and then the Residential Island. Each island's builds are pretty self-explanatory, with a couple of exceptions. Take, for example, the Farm Island. The Farm Island will have farms on it, however, it will also have a dock. See, I put the dock over here considering that the rest of the actual island would be pretty barren with the builds that I actually am planning on putting in. Oh, look, I'm done actually leveling the area. Time for the construction. Now, I just want to say, about like a quarter way through the project, I don't know how this happened, so don't ask me, my M1 broke. Yes, you heard that right, my mouse button, the one commonly made to only break, decided to say, no, it's too hard. The function of breaking a block is more than Sisyphus' struggles. What? Can I not? Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Well, left mouse button is officially broken. No, right mouse button works though. Only in Minecraft, only in that specific mod pack, he would not work. My M1 broke. Only in that. I can play Repo perfectly fine. I can play Minecraft D&D perfectly fine. And then when it comes to Jinkies Smp, my mouse has a seizure and decides that it will stop half of its function. So, me being as smart as I am, decided to rub my 2 brain cells together so fast that it would make Jimmy Neutron look like a vegetable. Came up with the idea, my mouse has 2 buttons on the left side of it, okay? It's not one of your ordinary mouses, okay? Now, the 2 buttons on the side, I decided, you know what? They don't have a function. I'm gonna give one of them a function. So now, one of them is my braking button. One of them is taking up where my M1 left off, carrying the torch, okay? He will not let him down. Okay, so here is the final copy. I'm actually recording this like a few weeks after all of the footage, so I mean like the new things like the frogs and shit, they're obviously newer add-ons. But anyways, let's begin. I'll make this quick. Here we have the main hall. I'm planning on building a throne right there, okay? However, the blocks that I'm planning on using for it are expensive. They are nether star blocks. Yes, it is yes, okay? And I plan to make them 3, 4, 3, and then out 2, okay? So that's 9, and then almost another 9, that's 7, but anyways. These are the guards. I actually took these designs, however, I kind of tweaked them to make my own. I think they turned out pretty well. This is the upstairs, okay? The second floor, alright? These side rooms, because there are 4, there's these 2, and these 2, these are storage rooms, okay? I have not put any storage in them because I'm trying to get barrels, like really expensive barrels, so I have more storage. This is sort of the like king's quarters. I know it's very small and undecorated, but that's because I've been working on the other projects first. I'm not really much of an interior decorator too. The next room is sort of the guest room, which is also very barren. It's not exactly my strong suit, interior decorating, like I said. These 2 rooms in the corners are completely empty, okay? I plan on making one of them like a workshop. Not sure which one, because the other one will be pretty barren. Moving on to the last room up here. This, again, empty, but you can see that the roof has, challenge. It looks weird. It looks weird, and I will explain this, okay? This room is going to be the armory, okay? There is going to be chests, armor stands, things like that. I have not, again, got to decorating the entire place, so unfortunately it kind of looks barren. You might be wondering, well, I don't think that the medieval days would have helicopter pads on top of their buildings. However, I'm trying to like incorporate some modern aspects, like I'm planning on building an airfield, considering that we have planes. I'm trying the best I can, okay? Now the basement, it's pretty simple. Again, I haven't really decorated it, but that's also for 2 reasons. Not exactly, yeah. So first, this. I was originally going to have this be a map room and have the entire islands, like all of the islands sort of on the walls. However, this is a very small room, okay? And the building, there's a lot. So I don't think they're going to be able to fit on this wall. This room right next to the former map room will be like a main storage. Mainly just junk. I plan on having an actual storage building further in the city. So this is just for random garbage if I come around and go, hey, I don't want all of this in my inventory. Dump and just leave. The vault. Now, it doesn't look like a vault, I know. But I had this idea considering that I have a lot of gold. I have a stack and 22 pieces of gold blocks, and then over here is a maxed beacon of gold, which is like 2 stacks and 52 gold blocks. I don't know the exact number. I will probably put it on screen. But anyways, all of that gold will not be put all in here, but it'll be scattered around, and there will be an actual vault door. These towers, now, they obviously don't look very important. However, I tried, and I'm still trying, to see if I can put turrets in the towers. Remember how I told you that I'm trying to make a modern spin? That would be one of the modern spins. There's airplanes, or there's planes that can be, or can have guns attached to it. So I thought that would make it look a little more scary, I guess, to other people. That should be it. It took me quite a while to actually build the entire thing, and even more time to plan it. So if you guys liked the video, please hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. I stream Mondays and Fridays, and on Mondays I stream Jinkies Smp. So if you want to see like what I'm doing, because I have future projects in plan. Right now I'm working on the Market Island. That's probably going to be the next Jinkies video that I actually release. However, it might not happen right away. It might happen within the next week or two, and I mean like week or two as in like beginning of April, maybe. I don't know. But like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please hit the subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. Even if you don't, doesn't matter, because you still watch the video. If you want to like or comment, that also helps too. But if you don't, that's perfectly fine. A view is still a view, and no matter what you guys do, even if you just watched, it would still help me out. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which is D&D Minecraft. Hooray! Most of you guys' favorites. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye!